What's going on, everyone? This is Steph Black, new media vlogger, blogger, and videographer. Just wanted to talk with you all about some of my life so you can get to know me a little bit more. Make sure I keep this camera up right. Wow, where do I begin? Well, I'll begin with my issues with procrastination, and that it's something that can be overcome. However, that needs to happen via discipline. And I am actually in that process right now, and so I could have procrastinated making this video, but I decided to share my struggle with that. And I remember it going all the way back to childhood, how, you're a child, you don't really know. You don't know a lot of what you're doing. Certainly not from an adult perspective. How would you, right? So I remember always being very, very smart, but a lot of that, just doing enough to get by, a lot of you might be able to identify. And, you make your B's and your A's, but you could have been straight A's had you had someone there to guide you to be disciplined and to not procrastinate with your studies and with cleaning up and everything. Obviously, there was cleaning up that I did where I had somebody standing over me with a shotgun. I think that's how my grandmother used to put it. But when that shotgun wasn't there and I was left to my own devices, it just would have been nice to have had someone who could have really shown me how to not procrastinate and why you should not. So, I was left to my devices a lot of times, and so I just did what I wanted, and I was very, very independent as a child, a teenager, going into adulthood. And so I wasn't even aware that procrastination was an issue, and it actually holds you back in a lot of ways. You can go so much further, especially in your youth, when you do not procrastinate, and if you're going to put something off, you schedule it. That's what I've learned to do today. You schedule it and you make sure you do it. It takes time to be transparent, and there's a whole lot more that I will definitely say to you all as I go forward. I'm very thankful for where I'm at now in my life. I've had a good friend for 3 years who really got me to look at myself in that way of, really you are procrastinating and this is what's holding you back, and you are the one holding you back. I used all kind of stuff, food and the internet, that includes pornography, that includes looking at frivolous things about entertainers, and that was actually masking and burying and covering up that procrastination that needed to be overcome. That was another thing, just trying to figure out where I want to go in life and what I want to do, and I have various gifts, but I don't know exactly what to do. I could procrastinate with getting that master's degree, and that seeming at the time to be, for years, to be this big deal. The world America kind of makes that a big deal. Particularly old America, the 90s and the 2000s. Come to find out that actually really isn't that big of a deal. It's just a matter of what do you want to do and going out and doing it. And you don't necessarily need to go to school to do that. And just getting your resources wherever you need to get them, and you don't necessarily have to spend money to get them. The internet is wide open. We're in the information age, and so just get it, just do it. That I find that being very clear, third eye, your spirit man, is it's very healing, and it allows you to move forward. I will add that along with currently overcoming procrastination.